So, in this lecture, we are going to, we are going to learn something about uh, coming. So, we are going to learn about something about namespace. We are going to learn something about namespace. Namespace. We have namespace. So, we are going to related identifiers every single name. It provides this method class. Hence, a namespace a namespace is namespace name. So namespace so is an of namespace for the you that so you also on how to declare the namespace where say declare this you first need your namespace, then you need your name, yeah, followed by the name. So you need your namespace and then followed by the name. So this is how we or this is how we used to declare. So it will be like, let's say we want to declare a name space called define we want to define a namespace called programming. So let's say name space, then you add the name, that's the programming namespace programming, yeah, namespace programming. That's what's that's the name of the namespace. That's the name of the namespace. So namespace programming, then we'll use our data type, void void data type. Then we bring our function. Then you bring your parentheses, bring your parentheses, bring your parentheses. Yeah, you bring your parentheses. You bring your parentheses. That's how we define a namespace called programming. We define our namespace. Then you can also bring your statement. You can also bring your statement. Let's let's try. We can also bring our statement here. Let's try and add our statement. So what are we going to add in the statement? We can say see see out uh, see out programming namespace. See out programming pro see out programming name space. Okay. See out programming namespace. See out programming namespace. We have to end our line. We have to end our line. We have to end our line. So this is how you can do. You can declare your destiny, your uh, your namespace. This is one of the way you can declare your namespace. This is one of the way you can declare your name space. This is also another way of declaring space. Another way, okay, another way of declaring space. Our space. Okay. For see, it was not becoming scope. Do you mean? Then yeah. You see, it wasn't. We haven't declared a using namespace std, so we cannot see out direct directory. So we have to use the std double. Then yes, you see, that's what the thing was trying to tell us. That's what it was trying to tell us because we did not okay because we did not bring our this thing the namespace std, so we have to do it this way so that we can uh, see out so that the terminal can display for us to see the compiler can understand because we you have you have okay. So let's try another one. Okay, this one is accessing namespace members, accessing namespace members, and we have already declared our namespace. We have defined our namespace. So what we need to do is to see out see out the namespace. What we need to do is they see out uh, the namespace. So we can also accessing namespace member. We can also come before you access, you have to come and have the access here. So here you type what you want to access. That's the programming, that's the programming. Then the function, the programming, and then the function there, the the programming. Then you bring your this thing two semicolon. That's crucial, two semicolon. Then you bring your function, the member name. You say you need your namespace. That's the namespace that we want. Then the namespace. Then you need your member name. The member name is the function. The function, that's the member name. The member name is the function. Member name is the function. So that's how we can do to access our we can do to access our namespace member. We can do to access our namespace member. This is what we can do to access our namespace member. So this is what we can do to access our namespace. Yeah, this was no. Access our namespace member. So you see, we can now access the namespace, programming namespace, programming namespace, programming namespace. Before you can tell the console to bring you out the programming namespace, you have to let it access it, else you cannot access it. Else you cannot access it. So let's move on. Let's move on. Namespace with using a directive. Namespace using a directive. Okay, the same. Ah. Namespace using directive. Namespace using directive. Namespace using directive. So this is how the namespace using directive goes. You follow the same procedure. You declare your this thing. You have declared your name, then you have declared everything. This is how you are going to do it. Everything, this is how you are going to do it. Then this one, we are no more longer going to access, we are we are we are using a directive. So the directive will be the directive will be using name using namespace. Then you bring your name, that is the sorry namespace, that's the programming. Yeah, that's the programming pro yeah, I'm tired of programming. That's the program tired, that's why. The programming there, and you end your expression. So we are going to use the directive. So we will bring the name, that's the function, bring our name. Yeah, bring our name. So this is how we use the directive. This is how the directive is being used in programming, or it's being uh, using directive. Yeah, using directive. Using directive. So let's move on. Let's move on. So we are going to the inbuilt namespace. Yeah, that's the normal thing. We use inbuilt namespace, the STD, the normal namespace we have been using nowadays. Using the thing, the STD, that's the normal namespace. That's the normal namespace we actually use. Yeah, we actually use. That's the normal namespace we actually use. So the normal namespace has inbuilt STD namespace, inbuilt STD namespace, and this is how it goes. Using using name using namespace namespace STD. Yeah, the normal namespace we almost use in all coding. Sorry, or in C++, the normal, that's the inbuilt namespace, inbuilt namespace, inbuilt namespace. So this help us to see out, and so let's see. Okay, let's try to declare some variable here. So let's say int int a equals 4, then comma b equals 3, then I end my expression. This namespace, the inbuilt namespace here, will help us to see out whatever result that we need. So we can say see out, see out, oh sorry, we can say see out, that's sum. We can say see out sum. We can say see out sum. We can say see out sum. Then the sum will be equal to, the sum will be a plus b, a plus b, a plus b. Then we end our expression. Because of this inbuilt namespace, that is why we are able to see out our this thing. We are able to tell the console that this is what we want the results to be. It's because of this here that help us to it's because of the namespace here STD that help us to see out there. So let's try and see out something. Let's try and see what we will get. Okay, you see, you tell the computer to see out by the help of using the inbuilt namespace to see out the sum, and sum is also equal to 7. So you see, we can also do something to separate the sum and everything. We can do something here. Can bring our end end line here. Can bring our end line. Oh, sorry, can bring our end line here. Then we bring another here. So this one will help to separate the sum and then the figure. This will help us to separate the sum and the figure. Okay. You see now you can get here the sum. So let's continue. Let's continue. are done with the inbuilt, and we have also uh, we have a lot of namespace. We have a lot of namespace. Okay, we have anonymous namespace code, anonymous namespace code, anonymous namespace code. That it is also use the inbuilt one. It also uses the inbuilt namespace. It also uses the inbuilt namespace. So anonymous, this is also how it goes. We have everything here. We have our everything here. So anonymous one, anonymous one. So you first declare your variable. We declare, let's say, int sum equals 20. Int sum equals 20. So the anonymous, this is how it goes. This is an anonymous variable. You uh you close your destin, close it here, you close it here, let's close it. Then you open another, that you close it, you open another one as another int, you open another int main, as the anonymous uh how to access the anonymous, how to access the anonymous. Then you tell the computer to see out the value, tell to see out the value, see out value the value or no, sorry, you see out the sum, the integer that you have there. You tell the computer to out there, out it for you. Not this could the anonymous, we can see so let's let's move on to this and handling that may cause an exception inside two form. One could could catch hold the handling exception. Uh, this is how they say try. You say try, you bring your carry. Try contains with if uh, if true not true equals equals what will we do equals minus 10. Okay, what we have to open to do what we are doing is if it is not listener module 2 is not equal 0, then we have to go to 7. Then I have to throw negative. I have to throw a if equals I have negative 1 to negative. This is how the catch will be. The catch will be like catch where do what to catch catch and see when you're this thing without the computer out if you to see